This pine was not prepared in advance. Well, I've been wondering about putting ABS binding onto a guitar body, and I wanted to do an experiment. So I took a piece of ABS plastic pipe. This is just drain waste vent ABS. And I cut off a piece, and I, using only acetone, glued it onto this piece of pine just for fun, to see how that would work. And I just laid it on there, put some tape, and then drizzled, using a little syringe like this, drizzled the acetone along there, let it seep in, let it sit for a couple of hours. Did the same thing with this little tiny chunk, and I wanted to see how strong that is. And it is incredibly strong. It will not come off of there. I could knock it off with a hammer if I beat on it, but it is very secure. So then I put it in this vise, and then I took my plane and I decided to bring up a curl of this stuff and see just how adhered it is. Here's a piece here that I did earlier, and you can see that curl of the ABS and how it's actually joined to the pine, and that's what it looks like. You can see that white edge of the pine that's attached to that thin little piece of ABS. It's pretty incredible. The acetone melts the plastic and it just goes into the pores of the wood, and it is stuck on there mightily. Let's just see how strong this is for fun. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that's just a little tiny chunk that was stuck on. So I'm sure now, without the shadow of a doubt, that when it comes to doing my next guitar body, just running the ABS around it, taping it down so there's no gaps, and then drizzling in acetone using a syringe and this blunt needle, that's the way to go. And then it'll be super adhered and there will not be any gaps. You can see how it's completely gap-free and how nicely joined that is to the pine. And this pine was not prepared in advance. I didn't sand it, I didn't do anything. It's just kind of a dirty piece of pine that I adhered that to. So imagine how well that would work when it's all clean and nice when you're doing your guitar. So there you go.